Really quick, if you're into political videos, shit like that, leftist ideas, make sure to like and subscribe. I'd really appreciate it. I'm going to be trying to upload multiple times a day, at least once a day. Thank you and have a good one. So this is coming from the Associated Press. It basically talks about how 12 U.S. Army National Guard members have been removed from the Inaugurations Security team, or security, because there's 25,000 that the FBI has began to vet. It doesn't talk about how it's doing it. Really, it talks about things that they posted online. These 12 people that were removed from the security. But I'm pretty sure the FBI has like this algorithm that is looking up keywords that people are using. Because like, how do you search through 25,000 people, you know? They most likely have an algorithm that's looking at keywords, things that people have liked, and just, making a decision off that, just for security reasons. And also, it's crazy that 25,000 are there now. I remember initially it was supposed to be like 10,000 troops of the National Guard, and it's not just DC National Guard that is there. It's most likely states from around Washington DC that have sent over troops, and also police officers are volunteering from departments, I guess, around the East Coast. I know that New York City, a few dozen police officers volunteered, which isn't exactly it's not exactly comforting, because the New York City Police Union is the only union, I think, to endorse a presidential candidate, at least in a while. And the presidential candidate they endorsed was Donald Trump. And if you've seen the New York City Police Department, they are fucking brutal. They have no sympathy for progressive causes or even democratic causes, really. Which is, why they were even allowed to, I have no idea. But it gives a few pictures of what DC's like. They have multiple checkpoints. And also a few days ago, there was a right-wing extremist found with weapons and 500 rounds of ammunition, which is just fucking insane. It's really crazy that we're at this point, and people think it's going to disappear with Donald Trump. It's not going to disappear with Donald Trump. This is, the Republican Party fed these wolves, and now they're beginning to turn on them, and unless they get what they want. Let's see what else. I believe it gives a little paragraph about the what people thought was a bomb, but it was really a homeless man's belongings being set on fire, which is extremely sad. I hope people help him out, maybe send him blankets, food. That's the least, most likely what's just going to end up happening. It's terrible that, he has to even be put in that situation. But yeah, this is really going to become, I feel like, a normal thing, because unless the socioeconomic issues are addressed, this is just going to continue. There are now so many Republicans, whether they believe it or not, I don't think they believe it. They're just, doing what they can to get this, to keep the support of their base, which are people like this. And it's just gonna fester. It's just gonna become worse and worse. I haven't really looked into what state capitals are doing. Apparently, because DC is just under such heavy guard, there's talk that right-wingers could target local government buildings and state buildings. So there's that. But this article doesn't talk about it. It's crazy. We're only, less than 24 hours. That's all we need. It's 12 p.m. Eastern time. Donald Trump will be gone. And it apparently looks like he will be gone. I seriously doubt he's going to be able to do a coup. That's one thing that came to my mind, is just because he has so much support in, local police departments, the DC police, the Capitol Police. And I think last time I checked, it was 50% of the military, or almost 50%. it's like if he really wanted to do a coup, this would be his last attempt. But I don't know, man. I think that's one thing that Democrats are holding off on, or Pelosi is holding off on, sending the articles of impeachment over. Just because maybe there's that chance that it could fail. And I'm going to do a video on this actually right after this. But I think that she feels like it may not pass yet in the Senate. She wants to wait until Ossoff and Reverend Warnock get into office to send those to send over the articles of impeachment. But I think she wants to wait because if it fails and Trump does a coup, then there's nothing. But if she, keeps them and Trump does a coup, she could immediately send them over to the Senate, and they would impeach Donald Trump. I think that's her play right now. But yeah, that's just gonna conclude this video. Hopefully nothing happens. I seriously doubt anything will happen. If there is anything, it's not going to be violence. It's most likely going to be IEDs or some sort of, just IEDs. But hopefully it doesn't come to that. Hopefully everything just goes smooth. And yeah, hopefully, democracy lives another day, despite it not being the best. At least it's better than fascism or dictatorship. But thank you. Like and subscribe. Thank you.